Welcome, everyone. Merry Christmas to you and your family. This is episode 52 of the Swoosh Shoes podcast. This is yours truly, Eric, 16 and 12 New York Knicks. So our panel of Armani, Ernest, and Josh will join me later today. Right now, this is episode 52 of the Swoosh Shoes podcast. We are doing a live stream of the second half of the Knicks Bucks game. As you know, Christmas, especially in the NBA, is a big day. We got 5 games lined up for today. You got Knicks Bucks, you got Warriors and the Nuggets, the matchup for the last 2 NBA champions. Then 5 o'clock, you got the big showdown between the Lakers and the Celtics. And then 8 o'clock, you got the 76ers and the Miami Heat. And then the last game of the night, you got the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns. So, favorite time of the year, Christmas, NBA, you get to see the big teams go at it on national stage. So just tune in live. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to our channel, Super Shoes Podcast. Hit the thumbs up on the channel, and let's begin. 16. So we got 69-57 Knicks. Third quarter just underway. The Bucks coming in today, 22-7, second in the East. They beat the Knicks on Saturday, 130-111. They've won 10 straight against the Knicks overall. They're looking for another win against the Knicks. Meanwhile, the Knicks trying to rebound from that loss on Saturday. Brunson with a big first half, 20 points. RJ Barrett with 18 to lead the Knicks. So let's see what's going on here. So we got Giannis down the lane, no good. Rebound Gibson up to RJ Barrett. Barrett is with the strong first half, 18 points. He's been struggling for the last couple months after that migraine he suffered. But hopefully he gets his game going. So this is a very good a good game for him to get himself going, to get a bounce back game. Dame Lillard with the jump shot, no good. Rebound, RJ Barrett. So there's a lot of news, a lot of chit chat going around with one Jalen Brunson. So I'm gonna go off on that tangent because there's been rumblings about, okay, is Jalen Brunson a A1 star? Is he that guy to lead the Knicks to the championship? Is he one of those big players like a LeBron, a Steph, a Giannis, a Dame, all those tier A1 talent players? To me, he's not with. To me, he's not up with the Steph Curry. He's not with the LeBrons, but he's up there with the. To me, he's up there with the Devin Bookers, the Dame Lillards, in that category. So we got Armani joining in the space now. It was good, Armani.
Yo.
Yeah, so we were live right now. We're doing a live stream with the Knicks and the Bucks second half. Knicks rebounding after the Bucks beat them up the last game. So just discussing. I'm discussing the whole Jalen Brunson tier 1A, the whole. You see that the main star, he's the big star. Knicks need a star. We're gonna trade for a star. That whole conversation during the whole week. So my theory is he's not in the tier of LeBron. He's not the tier of Steph Curry. He's not the tier of Jokic. But if you're gonna tell me he's not better than Dame Lillard, if he's not better than Devin Booker, or on that tier, then this is where I get pushback, because to me, he's shown me for the last couple years, not just with the Knicks, but if you go back 2 years ago with the Mavericks, without Luka, he led that team to the conference finals. He led that team to the upset series over the Suns, where they blew him out in Game 7. And go back to the series against the Utah Jazz 2 years ago with when he outplayed Donovan Mitchell. And I'm even putting him up I'm even putting my ahead of Donovan Mitchell as like one of those.
By DiVincenzo. Giannis hit the floor, but
So
this
that's just me.
memory says
That's not my Knicks fandom talking. It just That's just how I see Jalen Brunson as the player that he grew from from his days with the Dallas Mavericks to now with the Knicks as a as a
we haven't seen the
all
opportunity.
star. Because today, if you haven't noticed, today is 3-for-1 day for all star voting. So if you haven't voted, please go out and vote. Especially you Knicks fans out there who want to complain on Twitter about, oh, Jalen Brunson is an all star. I need Jalen Brunson all star. Get the respect. If you're really about that, go out NBA.com, vote you guys Jalen Brunson, and also vote for guy Julius Randle, and also because
Nah, I don't think they
he's
want to vote for no Julius Randle, man.
listen. He's been selected for the last 2 years for those 2 years. I mean, but Jalen Brunson, if you Knicks fans on Twitter have been really complaining about how Brunson's not getting respect, this and that, he should have been the All Star last year. Go out today and start voting for him. It's 3-for-1 today. Okay, I don't want to hear nothing about your complaints, and no, go out and vote for that man. Okay, so that's my spiel on that. That's my spiel. All right, so give me your thoughts on Money, because I know you just jumped in not too long ago about this whole tier 1, tier 2 thing that Becky Hammond just like lit a fire on Twitter the other day or last week.
I mean, um, some part she is right. I'm glad that she made the exception of Steph Curry, but I'm looking at the comments and small guards can win. They can win. You just got to have the right pieces around them in order to compete. So, like, one small guard that comes to mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who is who was in this position, and I would say the league was really top heavy as it is now, but and this player actually ran up against a juggernaut in the playoffs. Eric, you feel like I feel you know where I'm going with this. AI,
Where
it's Allen Iverson.
yep.
He's a one man army, but he was not stopping that juggernaut.
Oh, Randall with the bucket. Let's go. Knicks up by 11. Let's
He
go.
wasn't stopping that juggernaut of Kobe and Shaq. Now, I don't. Nobody was, to be honest. Nobody was because entering that playoff series, we was undefeated, and crazy enough that this one man army without other secondary third options on the team, they were able to get one win off of us. Um, now,
If I remember that year, I remember that's if you go back to the previous series before the finals, they beat up the Spurs by 39 points and
right,
29 points in games 3 and 4.
right,
That's how dominant that Laker team was in 2001.
exactly. So, in a position like that, like small guards can definitely succeed, but you just got to have the right pieces around them.
Speaking of which, Jalen Brunson back to work again. Knicks up 13, timeout Bucks.
And having a supporting cast like Julius Randle and RJ Barrett in the league when you got Giannis and Dame and Embiid and Maxey, not comparing those, but
Mm-hmm.
Jokic and Murray, Braun AD, Tatum and Brown. You have a lot of Duke, Katie and Book whenever they decide to get healthy. Luca and Kyrie. When you have a when that is your competition around the league, it don't really look good in Jalen Brunson's favor. Now, don't get me wrong, Jalen Brunson can score the hell out of the ball, but I that's what I'm saying. I kind of get Becky Hammond's point, but like it works better when that small guard has a great supporting cast on his team.
Mm-hmm.
Um Now the whole tier system, he's not tier one, he's not tier three, not tier two, excuse me. Tier three, I would put him in tier three. I would put him in the tier three. Wait? If I'm incorrect, did Becky Hammond like classify what tier he's in?
No, she just said that. So basically, what Perkins said was, so Becky Hammond said Knicks don't have that dude, that A1 guy,
Yeah.
And then Perkins said, oh yes they do. He said his name is Jalen Brunson, and Becky Hammond comes back saying, oh no, he's too small. So basically, it's like, can a player of his height lead a team to a championship, or me be one of the main guys to lead the team to a championship? And it's like
And
they need
okay,
more. They need more talent. Yes, obviously they need more talent. So
they do.
but
And
yeah,
whoever you find to pair it with Jalen Brunson, and it's no discredit to Jalen Brunson, but like let's just look at some of the names that we heard within like the past couple years, right? About possible trade targets for the New York Knicks. Donovan Mitchell,
he's the
better than
same.
Brunson.
Yeah, but he's the same size as Brunson, and it's
Right.
like,
Cat,
yeah,
eh, right?
yeah,
Um, PG. I know we spoke about PG
yeah. Paul George, but
on
he's
our
up there and
last
also
couple
wants an
episodes, right?
extension.
Better than Brunson. Um, so most guys you acquire to the Knicks will be better than Brunson. Now if Brunson is your 1A, your 1A, I don't think the supporting cast is that good enough to get them to a championship. If that makes you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because and plus, there's also names that's coming up like a Dejounte Murray that's been in the news lately.
Right, and even he's what to pair with Brunson, that doesn't
Right,
even move a needle for me. It don't,
but
and
it's
I'm
a
not even, I'm not even a Knicks fan, and like that doesn't move no needle. Like you put him in the same situation that he's in with Trey Young right now.
yeah, basically.
You
So,
and the thing I hate about like the league now is like I get it, it's very positionless basketball, right? But
hmm
you have some dudes who are playing out of their position and their strengths are what them are what makes them play their natural position.
right,
So if you put DeJounte Murray in a shooting guard position, your job as a guard is to shoot, and you're not that great of a shooter. Why are you a shooting guard?
hmm it needs to
But
be a threat.
what is
It needs to be
what is
that threat.
DeJounte Murray's strengths? Right? He's a
hmm
tall guard that can facilitate and that can play defense. Key emphasis on facilitate. That's what your point guard is supposed to do.
hmm
So you put him in this current situation he is with the Hawks, and I know beginning of the season when we spoke about like who's rankings and stuff, and we let the Hawks off with a pass. Not me.
Yeah,
We let the Hawks off with a pass because we was like,
I
they
didn't. I know I
bad.
didn't because
Right.
I saw them as like, okay, you got
Right.
these two, but your supporting cast is not good enough. I know they got Quinn Snyder as the head coach full time, but where is like, can they compete to get in that playoff tier? And
Right.
they're like below it, as you can see right now.
Right. And everything since that crazy run to the conference finals against the Bucks,
They haven't done
it's been
nothing. They haven't
it's
done
been
nothing.
it hasn't been good.
Yeah,
So praying and having faith that Quinn Snyder can like change it around, I don't think so. Because the Hawks still continue to play the same type of basketball, like no matter
hmm
which way you look at it. Now I'm pretty sure that Jadonte Murray gives them a help on the defensive end, but he does not really help your offense. So put him on this Knicks team, right? You taking the ball out of his hands again, right? And
Oh,
oh,
okay, Giannis.
all right, Giannis. Because last time I checked, Giannis been having a quiet game. He finished the first
Yeah,
half with
he's
9 points, so now he got 17. That's Giannis for you. I'm about to see
yep.
what FanDuel looking like. But anyway, though, you put somebody like Jadonte Murray on this Knicks team. Oh,
Who you taking out?
right, exactly.
I mean,
And
you got to take out Grimes. You got to take out
right,
um
but come
Josh
on,
Hart.
E. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
ain't worried about no crimes, man.
yeah, exactly.
We not worried
Like
about
listen, I need a two guard. I need an actual two guard. Like
right,
seriously.
right,
And on top of that, but also on top of that, I can have DeJounte play the point and Brunson play the two because Trey Young, because Brunson is a much better off ball player than Trey Young.
right.
So I can see where that can what they that thinking is for as far as the roster construction for the Knicks.
Right.
And plus with the center going down for possibly the rest of the season, they need size, they need length.
Yeah.
They way too small against the Bucks front lines. Like even watching right now, it's like they got Brooke, Giannis. They can throw a Jackson Jr., Bobby Portis, Chris
And
Middleton.
I,
They're
I
like
said this in the chat. Why in the blue hell is Taj Gibson? Shout out to Full Green. Shout out to Brooklyn.
they need size. They need
Why?
size.
But out of all
I
people, and
know.
you know what's so funny? We spoke about this on the last episode too, right? We
Hmm.
didn't say Taj Gibson, but we was just like the Knicks are the type to make a move for an irrelevant player that they do not need. We was talking about Kelly Olynyk. Why the hell would Kelly Olynyk be on this Knicks team, right? The next day, the
Taj
next day,
Gibson. Taj Gibson.
I seen a report. My eyes just like locked in on Taj Gibson, right? And I thought he was retiring. I thought
I don't know.
I thought Taj Gibson was retiring, but they said Knicks picked him up. I'm like, why is Taj Gibson?
But my thing is like it's a non-guaranteed contract, and depending on how long Mitchell's out, and also Jericho Sims, he's out for a couple weeks. So it's like you got Hartenstein. Oh, here come the Bucks.
And making
It's a
a comeback.
4 point game. It was a 4 point game. So it's like they're like really depleted in the front line. So it's like, yeah, and they're gonna have to make a move. They're gonna have to make a move
Yeah,
because uh, the way this process is right now, going out, going the rest of the way to the season. Yeah, they need to make a move. They need front court help, and they need a wing, like a 6'8", 6'9" tall wing to help them out defensively and just like balance out the lineup
hmm
because because their their main their big the big I'm sorry, rebounding was their calling card with Mitchell Robinson, and they come up with Isaiah Hartenstein off the bench, and those are your two centers.
right.
But now with Mitchell out, that depletes your whole front line, and that compromises your rebounding and your defense. And since he's been out, their defense has not been good at all. I mean, they've dropped. So they need bodies. They need help. They need help. But
Yep.
we'll definitely see what comes around because trade rooms are heating up as you can see. There's a whole lot of noise about DeJounte Murray, Kelly Olynyk, the
Like
Raptors.
why?
The Raptors, they're in a fire sale. The Bulls, Zach Levine, um, DeMar DeRozan. So, so there's gonna be a lot of. I believe there's gonna be a lot of movement. Come the trade deadline. Lakers. They need scoring. So even though Braun had 40 in the last game against the Thunder, I still like you still cannot keep this up.
Yeah.
So
And
and
I don't think, and just a sidebar, like watching that game, it wasn't a 40 like we needed the 40. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like sure we benefited from it, but it wasn't a 40 that we needed because AD was having his way too.
Mhm.
80, it wasn't like one of those games like and since we're on the topic, right? I
Oh,
don't
quick question.
yep.
Would you like to have Jalen Brunson as your starting point guard for the Lakers? with Brunson, Braun, AD. Stop lying, Amani. Stop lying. With Brunson, LeBron, AD, and you take out, and then you put Austin Reeves maybe in as a little as a as a three.
Like I'm gonna say this right, and
Listen.
I
No,
mean,
listen. You
who
slept on D'Angelo Russell, bro.
no,
Like,
no,
come
no,
on.
no, no, and D'Lo just has been
He's been
just
yikes.
pissing me off
Oof.
this entire, but like in Laker Nation, y'all knew what we was getting. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Josh told us multiple times, but like, you know,
He's not
yeah,
getting the Nets
right,
D'Angelo Russell
right,
inconsistent.
like yeah, we
That's why the Warriors like left like traded him ASAP.
also it didn't fit their timeline. I felt like the Warriors in that time and space, they were just throwing stuff at the wall and hoping that it would stick. Because
Hmm.
like in that situation, they picked up D'Lo and they picked up James Wiseman. Neither of them was on the Warriors team anymore. And then you still had
Not
Jordan Poole, who was still like developing and everything. So that situation would it didn't quite make any sense. But that situation led to that situation for D'Lo led to a championship for the Warriors because they
not.
put D'Lo in that trade to get
Oh,
Wiggs,
what's the foul? Thank you. Offensive foul on Bobby Portis.
and they get
Bucks on a
Wiggs,
not Bucks on a 9-0 run. Get within four, 77-73.
and they benefit. They won the championship off of that. But like D'Lo, man, like is you can't come out and say that you want to be like Derek White this season, and then it's like you pick and choose when you want to do it. You pick and choose when you want to play defense. Like if the
Hmm.
shot is not dropping, I need you to do other things on the basketball
Brunson
court.
N1, let's go. All-star Jalen Brunson.
Hey,
Let's
yo,
stop
so
playing, y'all.
ain't no denying that, yo.
Come
You better
on.
tell your Nick homies to vote
I
this
listen.
man into the All Star
Listen.
game.
Listen. I already gave him the warning shot. Nick fans, I do not want you. I don't want to hear any complaining about Brunson once the All-Star voting gets released. Y'all better vote this man in, especially today is 3-for-1. I don't want to hear nothing.
You know, it's
Okay.
crazy. I haven't even voted for All Star since they opened the ballot, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You know, I'll go ahead and do that. And
Brunson,
yo, shout out to
25.
Barry, man. Barry won me some money. You know, I didn't think he was gonna hit 2 threes for me, but he did. So he hooping right now.
Definitely need Barrett to start pooping because he's been slumping his last couple of weeks after that migraine injury. Dane with the bucket, Knicks up 80-75. Lillard and Giannis with 19 each. Getting Brunson out to Josh Hart to Emmanuel quickly down the lane, gets fouled by Brunson, and the shot won't count. The foul on the floor. So interesting news about Emmanuel quickly. So he didn't get his extension before the season. So there's been a little bit rumblings about if the Knicks, how much the Knicks what the Knicks want for a trade for Emmanuel quickly. So also it was saying that the Knicks offered Emmanuel quickly 18 mil per year, and he was looking for something north of 20, 22. So there's another dilemma. Do you like he wants to start. He definitely wants to start, and I get that.
So let
But
me
he'll
ask you this question:
hmm
what team is he starting on? So
I
wait.
guess
But before you do that, right?
hmm
Because I feel like the scenario is actually really perfect right now because the scenario is perfect because with Mitchell Robinson being out with the injury, done for the season, right? Done
they
for the
said eight
season.
to he said 8 to 10 weeks, but they're still on the timeline to evaluate him at 8 to 10 weeks.
Okay.
And they haven't
So
even though Shams reported that they are looking to apply that the disability the act was for 7.8 million. They haven't signed off on that yet. So they're gonna wait until like the 10-week threshold to see what the progress of with Mitchell Robinson's ankle.
so 8 to 10 weeks, right? We talking
Yeah.
about possibly All Star weekend.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
at that point, you gotta You have to know what your team is. All Star week, what the All Star weekend is after trade deadline this year, right?
Yeah,
Yep. So you don't know. You don't know if he's good. So what
that's
I'm
the
saying
thing.
is the perfect scenario is you have the package IQ to go out and get a serviceable big that's going to hold you down because y'all need size right now, right? Y'all need size and y'all
Hmm.
need consistent scoring, not RJ Barrett. So
Dame
that's
Lillard's
just
heating up now.
that's the scenario right now, right? But what team do you trade IQ? I mean, because IQ has no leverage in this at all. You can't decide what team you want to go to. But
Right.
what team does he
And
go
plus,
to?
he's
Uh-huh.
a restricted free agent, so
Right.
any offer that a team can dish out to IQ, the Knicks
Yep.
can match it.
Yep. So what team does IQ go to right now? That starts.
Spurs, they need a point guard, and Jeremy Shoreline is not it.
True, 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 true.
Um.
But do you think he fits their style? That's another thing too.
Oh, he's gonna fit under Popovich. Yeah, under
Okay.
Pop. Yes.
Okay.
And as you see, Josh Hart gets the bucket off a goaltend. Knicks up by 9, 88-79. Oh, Josh. so we need a text from our colleague Josh. The Phoenix Suns. Um, we need to have a discussion about that team because they're on the outside of a play-in. They're 500, 14. They've 3-7 in the last 10 games, and they've not been looking good at all.
But yo, like y'all, we see this coming. Ooh.
Giannis, really? Really, Giannis?
And you know what's crazy? I seen a play for Giannis 15 points in the third, plus
Mm-hmm.
one something. I didn't take it because I had a feeling they was gonna take him out the game. That's why.
Oh, you thought it was gonna be a blowout?
No, like
Oh, the regular substitutions.
right. Yeah, but he had a three, he had a layup. Damn it. Um
17
but
this quarter. Good lord.
with the Suns though, right? With the Suns, we seen this coming. We all said that this is the what is it, the great value version
Yeah,
of Brooklyn. Like
exactly.
you got dudes and KD's in this situation again. Bro, the grass not greener now that you left Golden State, bro. It's not.
Hmm.
It's
He
not.
left Golden State for Brooklyn,
For
not New
Brooklyn
York
and
Knicks, for the Brooklyn Nets.
but wait, right? And that moment we thought that something big was really going to happen because look, that same year, right?
Hmm.
That same year, y'all drafted RJ Barrett.
Hmm.
Now, if if the lottery balls pause would have bounced the Knicks way, y'all would have
They
had
got
Zion
Zion.
Williamson. They would have had Zion, right? So
Hmm.
at the time, KD, Kyrie teaming up, that was huge. That was
Yeah.
a huge moment. That was a huge moment for Brooklyn, right? Unfortunately, KD was still battling the Achilles injury, but we see the damage that they could do when they all teamed up. When you add Harden to the picture now, right? Everything was all fun and games because
Hmm.
they was winning. Oh yeah, y'all can't guard a cone right now. Everything was all fun and games, but now this whole KD situation, KD is on his own again, right?
Hmm.
Just like he was in Brooklyn when
That's
Harden
my
was
guy,
missing
Jalen
games.
Brunson, baby.
When Harden was missing games, who was hooping? KD. When Kyrie
Hmm.
was missing games due to the whole vaccine situation, who was playing? KD. Right? Same situation in Phoenix. When
Bradley
Book
Beal.
Bradley Beal getting hurt, who hooping? KD. You know he gonna suit up. D Book
Hmm.
hurt, you know who gonna hoop? KD.
Yep.
Right? So it's the same situation. We said this. They're top heavy.
Yeah. Wait.
Their depth is not good. We was all
Nope.
talking about Bo. What? Bro, what?
And also I said this during our preview. It's like, yo, health is going to be a main key for the Suns. If they're not
We,
healthy, then and then
we
now,
was we and we mentioned Bobo's name like he was going to get Tick, right?
No.
And we were saying that in order for him to get Tick, he would have to play defense. But the entire team doesn't play defense. You don't have one
And on top of that, you got a defensive coach.
right. But this is the same situation with the D'Antoni Laker move. You
Hmm.
had a dude who went to play a high paced offense with 34 Kobe, Pau Gasol, Ron Artest, and Dwight Howard. We had Gasol shooting threes, bro. This is before it was cool for bigs to shoot threes. So that doesn't quite make sense when you don't have for this Phoenix Suns team. When you don't have defensive characteristics in these players, how do you expect to get that out? Because D Book is not going to play defense. KD can play defense, but you don't want him using all of his energy on the defensive end. That's why you got dudes like Josh Okogie, who's undersized. He's
At six, what, 6'3", 6'4",
6'3", 6'4",
playing the four,
undersized or playing the four.
playing the four.
And how you
Oh my
expect him to
gosh.
stop do Braun or
Or
MPJ?
AD or MB or Jokic or like stop.
Right, MPJ just
Or
came to
even
mind.
Carl Anthony Towns. Like, come on.
Excuse me. Right, exactly. So how do you expect to guard these type of dudes? Right? Who else? Bro, I can't think of no other defender on this team besides and Josh Okogie is not even. And then you get Grayson Allen, who's like a hard nosed defender, right? Who's gonna give the effort, but these guys don't move the needle. These dudes don't clamp up. So what y'all seen this happening? Y'all seen this happening to the Suns. Bill came back, got hurt again. Booker can't stay healthy.
Against the Knicks. And on
And
top of that, Brunson dropped 50 on the Suns that night.
and you know, it never made sense to me, right? When they had Bradley Bill playing the PG position because D Book is the better playmaker. And that's proven. And that's proven.
Mhm.
So it doesn't quite make sense. And I feel like for the Suns, change is needed, but y'all
They
don't
don't
have
have
much. They don't have it.
they don't have the draft picks. They don't have the young players to
They
make
don't
that
have it.
type of movement. So they
They don't.
said,
They don't
remember, they
have it.
said they're going all in. They're going all in this year. This year and next year, I think this is the 2-year window for the Suns to make their move.
They don't have it. And
And
like,
I just don't see it. I just
yeah,
don't see it.
yeah, it ain't looking good for these dudes right now. You know.
95-87, 96-87 Knicks. Under a minute to go, third quarter.
Ernest too much.
Yeah, I saw. Like, he's gonna make another one. Oh gosh, KD.
Shout out to our brothers Josh, Ern. Hopefully catch them later. You know, we're gonna do a
Yes,
live stream for
yes. We're gonna
the
do a
Lake
live
Show
stream. Lake. We're gonna do a
Boston
live
Celtics.
stream. Yes, we're gonna do a live stream at 5 o'clock with the Lakers and Celtics. So there's gonna be part two of our Christmas Day doubleheader. I'm looking forward to that game.
Yep.
So Josh Hodges with the breakaway fast break bucket. 98-87 Knicks. Under
Hey,
30 seconds to go.
we owe the Celtics
After last year.
an ass whooping.
After last year
Yes,
in Boston. Oh,
both.
steal by
I
IQ.
think now.
Randall behind the back.
Ooh.
No. Back to quickly for the three. Oh, in and out. Oh. And that ends the third quarter.
So what it is though, like of course, the way that Laker and Celtics game went down, of course everybody remembers that. But
Lakers had their chance to win that game.
right, but remember the first time we played them, when we still had Russ on the team, we almost
yeah.
won that game. We went to
That's
OT.
right.
We lost due to Jason Tatum hitting a spin jumper on Braun on the
Wait,
elbow.
was it that game when the Celtics had that 20-point lead,
Yep.
and the Lakers came back,
Yep.
and then with overtime, and then Tatum hit
Yep.
those two big
Yep.
jumpers in overtime?
Braun
Okay.
got gassed.
Yeah.
AD got gassed.
Mhm.
That's what led to us losing that game. And Tatum just hit shots at the right time. So, as a Laker fan, you never want to lose to the Celtics, right? You never want to. So that game, I feel like we owe them for that one. We gotta get our get back, and then of course the most infamous one, the watch the tape. The Pat Bev grabs the camera. The
Oh, ref Eric. Eric the
Yeah,
ref,
yeah. Eric the
and
ref.
now he suddenly retired.
Yeah, retire. He should be fired.
So
the
looking at the box score right now, Jalen Brunson leads all scorers with 29 points. Julius Randle, 20 points. Had a strong third quarter. RJ Barrett, 20. So those are your main guys for the Knicks leading the way. For the Bucks, Giannis, 26 points. Dame Lillard with 24. Brook Lopez with 14. So let's see which trio can pull it out in the fourth quarter. I like what I'm seeing from the Knicks. It's a really good bounce back game after what happened on Saturday. Holding the Bucks under 90 points through three quarters. That's more like it. That's what I like to see more. You know. So after this game, the Knicks we got a 3-game road trip coming up to end the year at Oklahoma City Wednesday. Then they're at Orlando Friday, and the end of season, end the calendar year Saturday. They're at Indiana. So those are three tough games to end this rough month for the Knicks schedule wise. But looks like they held their own this month. We got some good wins definitely on our West Coast road trip at Phoenix, at LA against the Lakers. Um, the only blemish was the Jazz game. If they would have won that, would have had a 3-1 road trip. And then they ended the road trip 3-2, which I'll take. I'll definitely take. They ended that road trip with a 20-point barrage against at Brooklyn, second home. So business as usual. Um, so the Milwaukee Bucks. They're starting to like.
9-1. The month of December.
What was that, Armani?
They're 9-1 in the month of December.
Yes, they're nine
Yep.
and one. They're hot. They're hot. The offense is humming right now. Um,
But the
but
biggest
who
thing
they?
is
But who
they
they?
can't guard.
Yeah, they cannot guard. And I still think they need to make a move defensive. Let's just help them out defensively.
No, absolutely.
I know they're tall. They got a tall lineup with Brooke, Giannis, um, Chris Middleton. Um, but I feel like the Bucks need one more guy, like a wing for defensive reasons. Because Jay Crowder ain't coming back. Malik Beasley, he's good for your shooting, for 3-point shooting, but you still need that defense. And
Yeah,
never been
he's good for your shooting where he's not in a Laker jersey.
exactly. Oh, M1. All right, 98-90 Knicks start the fourth. Chris Middleton opens the fourth quarter with a jumper. Tips on that last interview said, "Tighten up on that D. Ball pressure, ball pressure. It's got to be there. I like our physicality way better than we did on Saturday." So yeah. And we got Josh in the chat celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday, Josh. I mean, John Ross. Happy birthday, John. Hope you enjoy your Christmas day today and your birthday. And these
Fire,
NBA games.
fire. Appreciate you tuning in. Enjoy
Appreciate
your
everyone.
day.
Yes, appreciate everyone who's tuning in right now. Watching us and also watching the games live stream. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We need that support. Please support us. We talk about everything
Wait, hold
basketball.
on. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Miami Heat star Jimmy Butler calf strain will miss Christmas Day versus Philadelphia. Butler and Joel Embiid both sidelined today. Oh hell no!
Oh,
So who's
come on
who's
now.
the marquee? Tyrese Maxey and Bam out of the bio. Come
Oh,
on, man.
no. I mean Akez and Tobias Harris.
Yo, can they just take this game off TV and just
Uh,
call him Ant Man or something? Like, come on, yo.
speaking of which, shout out to the Timberwolves, best record in the Western Conference. Like they don't get enough talk.
They
They don't get
don't.
enough love. But
Because like I think what it is, the biggest thing is we just waiting for them to be goofy and fall off.
I don't think that's gonna happen though.
You
I
don't
think
think
they're
so?
legit. I think they're legit.
What
There's a reason
what?
why they're number one ranking defense.
Okay,
There's a reason why they rank number one defense. And Anthony Edwards, he's gonna be he got to be in the All Star as a starter.
no, of course, of course.
Okay. quickly and gets the bucket. Knicks back up 10, 102-92. But yeah, so the Timberwolves first place in the West at 22-6.
Hold on, Josh is hilarious, yo. I'm in another chat with him, so they sent the link of people in Phoenix are feeling Kevin Durant's frustration, and Josh commented, "He's doing it again."
It's that time of the year.
He's doing
It's that
it
time of the
again.
year, January,
He's
February.
doing it again.
Grimes and one. Let's go.
That's funny.
Let's
Man.
go. Quentin Grimes with the bucket and one. That's what I like to see from Quentin Grimes. Come on, bro. There you go. Knicks up 104-92. 3-point basket pending. Let's go. Oh, by the way, this game, Knicks are beating the Bucks up in the paint. That was the main reason why the Bucks won Saturday. They just beat up the Knicks in the points in the paint. It's over first today. So the Knicks have been beating up the Bucks in the paint today. And you know what? Yes, the Knicks can compete with those teams in the East, with the top two teams in the East. Yes, I know they haven't beaten the Celtics. We'll see what happens down the line. The Bucks, who's watching right now, see if they can hold off in the next couple minutes. And they haven't played the Sixers yet. So we'll see how they match up against the Sixers. So, but the Knicks, they're like, for me, they're right on that cusp, 4, 5, and 6. I think they're better than Cleveland. Are they better than Miami? Yes, they're better than Miami. Orlando, they're definitely better than Orlando. To see Josh Hart with another bucket. Knicks
Yeah,
back
I
up
don't
14.
really have much faith in Orlando as people think because of their record. But we'll see.
We'll
We'll
see.
see.
Because to me, Orlando Magic, I got to see them where they're at All-Star. Where I got to see them where they're at the end of January and All-Star break
Yeah.
to see that are they like a legit playoff threat. They can still I think they're gonna make it the play-in. I think they're gonna make the play-in. They're shooting for the play-in, but as far as playoffs and top 4, I don't see it. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. So I'm gonna keep an eye on them. Well, back to the Timberwolves, 22-6, 12-1 at home, and they just can't. They're coming off beating up the Sacramento Kings Friday night.
They impressive as far as impressive wins. This is from what I can remember.
And they beat the Lakers back on Thursday, so they had a back to
They beat
back.
the Lakers the other night, right? They beat
Actually,
the Nuggets.
yes, they
They
beat
beat
the
the Nuggets
Nuggets.
early in the season, and they also beat
And
the Celtics
yes,
early in the season as well too.
I I think also the T-Wolves match better with against the Nuggets because of size.
Yeah, they do. They do. But
The way their roster is constructed, the GM of the Nuggets, Tim Connolly, who was the former GM of the Nuggets, now the GM of the T-Wolves,
yeah,
he's basically constructed the same way.
Yep.
Size matters, tall wings, center, rebounding, physical in the paint,
And then
defense.
statistically wise, like Yoke is still going to be Yoke, but he doesn't have a dominance performance against the Timberwolves. Like I can't remember who said this. I don't know if it was Bruce Brown. I don't remember who said it, but something that came out of the Nuggets camp. They said that their toughest series was
It's the Nuggets. Yeah,
against the Nuggets, even though they won in 5, but still, just because you
those
got
games were those games were close though.
they were
You
it was
remember?
really close, right? It was really close, and I think if Cat and Gobert just two knuckleheads, but they get in foul trouble. If they don't get in foul trouble, I
Well,
think T Wolves win this series.
well, here's the thing. Remember, Cat missed like most of the season last year with that
Yeah,
with Achilles. So they only played like what 30 games in that lineup with Gobert and with Cat also.
yep,
So it's
yep,
like they couldn't even gain any traction to how they want to play defensively together.
right.
So you really can't blame like, oh, it doesn't work. But it was Courtney Towns was injured most of the season last year. So
Mhm.
now mostly healthy. Now they got 30 games in. Now they got to see like, okay, they can like really shut down the paint and they can like really play lockdown defense.
Right.
As we continue in this fourth quarter, Knicks pan up the lead up to 14,
They need to wake
106-92.
up. I need Dame to wake up, and I need Brunson to give me a couple baskets, man.
What you got for Brunson?
So for Brunson, I just need Brunson to score 35. Right now he got 29, so should be
Mm.
easy money. Um, he's another, as Josh called a free throw merchant. So I
Of
feel
course, he's
very,
a free throw merchant. Yes, I need them one of those.
I'm very confident that he can do
Point
that.
points in the paint. Knicks 60, Bucks 34. That's the game. That's the game right there.
And then Dame also, like I need Dame to start getting one of those moments where he just gets hot. I need 8 points from him this quarter. Like
Nice move by Bobby Portis.
not a line, but I just took one of those bets where he has to score 8 points in this
Hmm.
quarter. So I think that's definitely doable. Under like looking at the circumstances right now, right now they're down. Well, I know they just scored.
IQ for three. That's good.
Um, no,
Next up,
they
back
call
up
it a two.
14.
They call that a two.
Is there a two?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's back up 14.
Yeah, so understand the circumstances right now. They're down 14. You got to get Dame in the game like now. Um,
It's 8 minutes left, and why is he not in the game?
yeah, you got to get him in now.
So on the floor right now for the Bucks, you got Beasley, Giannis, Portis, Middleton, and Campaign. For the Knicks, you got Josh Hart, Hartenstein, Randall, Quickly, and Quentin Grimes. So we got Randall down in the post, get stripped, turnover. Uh, Giannis coming up the dribble, down the lane, layup is no good. Rebound, Randall. Randall coming down the lane, out to Grimes. Grimes for three, no good. And out of bounds, Bucks ball. All right,
Is Dame coming in?
where is Dame? Isn't Brunson's not coming in yet?
All right,
Oh, here
there you
comes
go.
Dame.
All right, there you go.
It's only a matter of time. Now let's see if the Bucks can make a run here. Bucks 9 straight wins versus the Knicks. Hopefully that gets snapped today. Yeah, you're not stopping that move.
Nah,
You're not stopping that move.
running dunk man.
Like how many? How long you take shooting free throws?
Right, like 10 seconds.
Like 10 seconds, bro. What's the violation in that? Quickly, another three. Good. Emmanuel quickly. He's coming on now. He's starting to heat up now. Knicks up by 15. 111-96.
Don't you find it a bit odd that that the teams is not okay,
Goes
Dame? That the teams is not wearing like their city edition jerseys or like a special jersey for this
Well,
for this game.
The Knicks wore their city edition jerseys on Saturday,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
and they had the city edition court. And one, Emmanuel quickly. Where's the foul? Middleton. Oh, but yeah, they wore their city edition jerseys on Saturday, so I kind of like the going with the home tradition whites,
Yeah.
regular
That's
court.
fair. That's fair. Yeah.
After like seeing the in season tournament courts.
Yeah.
It's time to
Give us a break from all of that.
there's a break. Yeah, man, quickly this quarter has been it's been red hot this quarter.
They can't guard. That's why.
That's the problem for the Bucks. They cannot guard. Their point of attack has not been good. I know the scoring has been up. They've been hot offensively, but defensively, that's where problems are going to be for the Bucks. They got to fix that. We got a timeout. 113-101. Knicks with 6:40 and change left in the game. This would be a big win for the Knicks. A big bounce back, big win for the Knicks. So all this talk about they cannot beat the elite teams in the East, Bucks, Celtics. Yeah, Knicks need one of these type of wins. Just have like a.
And if y'all win, this will be the first time y'all beat the Bucks this season, right?
Yes, first time in like 9 tries.
Aside from the second in season tournament game, the first one y'all came real close. What Brunson had 45 or something like that,
and then Bucks won by 5 points.
Yep.
They should have won that game. But yeah, um, I like what I'm seeing right now. This is a real good bounce back game for them. Uh, 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 uh. So everyone in the chat, thank you for whoever is listening, watching on Facebook, on YouTube, even
Yeah,
on Twitter
appreciate
slash
y'all
X.
tuning in.
Appreciate y'all spending this Christmas with us. Seriously,
I hope y'all
like
having a great day.
hope you got your gifts.
Yeah, yep.
You know, also
You
I know
know,
some people watching football.
yeah.
So you know,
So that I'm quite confused about. I don't watch football as much, but like, I was always told that NFL has their day, and that's on Thanksgiving. There's no NBA games on Thanksgiving. NBA they play all their games the day before, right? But there's no NBA games on Thanksgiving. Now on Christmas Day, you would think Christmas Day is NBA's day. There's like 5 football games today. Like, and granted, there's some people out there who don't like basketball, who don't like it. That's fine. But like, as from a marketing standpoint, now you competing with ratings.
that's what the NFL. That's what. Listen, that's what NFL does. They like basically after college football season ends, it's like okay, it's open season. It doesn't matter if it's Christmas, New Year's, or whatever. We're doing football on a Thursday, on a Saturday, Sunday, even a Monday, even a Tuesday, Christmas, whatever. They're just trying to get every single big day for themselves.
Yeah.
And even and also plus with this week you got Monday today, and then you got Thursday night football, and then you got and then and then you got another Saturday game this week, and then you got Sunday and Monday.
Crazy, man.
More games on Christmas Day than the New York Knicks. 56 time that they played on Christmas. It's just the
Manuel quickly with the big 20 points.
Jeez.
Look at
Four
that.
dudes.
That's
Four
what I'm
dudes.
talking about. 29 for Brunson, 20 for RJ Barrett, 20 for Quickly, and 20 for Julius Randle. That's the production the Knicks need to have every single night for this
All right,
team to
Brunson,
at least
come on.
compete. Oh, got him on the island. Brunson got him on the island. He got him on the island. He got Brunson. He got him on the island. Come on, Bobby Porter. You should know better. 30-point, another 30-point game for Jalen Brunson. Put the man in the All-Star. Stop lying to me. Stop saying he's underrated.
Come on, Dame. Let's go, Dame.
Don't know nothing, okay? Stop. Y'all saw this in Dallas, okay? And the Mavs were fools enough to let that man go for nothing. And now he's on my team. I don't want to hear it.
Go, brother. Go.
Give me another one. Give me another one. Give me another one. Go give me another one. 33. The big fella's number. 66 points in the paint. They just destroying the Bucks in the points in the paint. That's the name of the game. Dame with the 3. No rebound. Josh Hart. Take some time off the clock. Knicks up 14.
Give it back to him.
Back to Brunson.
Give it back.
Let him go.
Let him go.
Double.
Okay, they trapping.
Okay. Trapping. Okay. Let's go, Jules.
That's a kick to heart. That's a kick to heart.
Kick it out.
Hart messed that up though.
Okay, Julius.
Jeez.
Yo,
Porter's looking like food, man.
Bro, listen, he was talking all the junk last game. Like, all right, we're gonna get you today. We're gonna get you today, bro. 14 straight games with Julius Randle scoring 20 plus points. Giannis out to Portis for 3. Short, no good. Rebound, Hartenstein. Outlet pass to Randle. And it gets a push by probably Portis.
That's an edge, though, that Portis brings to the table for this Milwaukee team.
Knicks up 16, 119-103. 4 minutes to go in the game. Shout out to everyone tuning in right now on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, and also on Twitch. Shout out to everyone on Twitch. So this will be part 1 of our part 2 live stream. We're going to be live streaming the Lakers and Celtics at 5 o'clock. So the whole game will be here. Lakers, Celtics. That's a historical rivalry between those two teams. So join us for that too. Please, definitely. Also, we got a timeout. on the floor. So
You can get closer to what you love.
so All-Star voting started last week, right?
American Express.
And
Oh boy. I'm not giving my prize piece.
today, Christmas, it's a 3-for-1.
Yeah, like what?
So if you vote for your player, it counts as 3 times more for your vote. So if you haven't gone to vote for your players, for your favorite player to be in the All-Star, go out there now and vote. I don't care who fan you are. Laker fan, I know Laker fans are voting right now. Knicks fans, like I told you earlier before, I don't want to hear y'all complain about when the All-Star voting gets passed. I don't want to hear
The
you.
supersized season premiere of
You better
Path
go out and vote.
Elementary, Wednesday,
Okay?
February 7th at ABC
Go out
and
and
stream on Hulu.
vote for Julius Randle. He's been balling the last
NBA
2
Christmas
months.
presented
Okay.
by State Farm. Up next, it's Denver Golden State.
So
Celtics,
also,
Lakers to follow. Both
don't
those
Do you
we got
think Julius Randle gets the edge this season?
for All-Star?
Yeah.
I think so. As a he might go in again as a reserve.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to think like, okay, you got Embiid, you got Tatum, you got Giannis. Uh,
Do I dare say Bam?
yeah, Bam.
Okay, where's the foul? Brunson got hacked again, bro.
Ji-
Oh,
Jimmy. Well,
jeez, Giannis.
you're counting Jimmy as a wing, as a front court, right? So Jimmy. I don't know, man. Because I feel like as a big, like in that front court position, there's definitely more opportunity for you to make.
Thank you.
Is it shooting? Has to be shooting. That's the gather.
Yeah,
Because as being in the front court, you definitely have more opportunity to make the team.
yeah.
Because you have three positions open.
Because Embiid's is starting to stay in the East, regardless.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
And Giannis is gonna be your starting power forward.
Right.
And your shooter and your small forward
Tatum.
is gonna be Tatum.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
And then your point guards, you shooting and point guards, that's gonna be real interesting.
Dame, definitely Dame.
Tatum. Jaylen Brown. Do you put him in Jaylen Brown's All-Star?
Y'all know how I feel about
No left
Jaylen
hand.
Brown. No left hand. 36 milli. Oh, come on, Brunson.
Come on, Brunson. You can't be missing free throws.
36 milli. You know what I mean? So
who else is in it? Let me go back to my ballot. Hold on. Come on, can't let this team back in. Come on now. Come on.
cut it down to 8. Let's have a game, man. Come on.
Nah, don't need that, bro. I don't need that. They're trapping him. There's your bucket. And one. Let's go. Hartenstein. If you're gonna trap Brunson, you better rotate. Okay. If you want to trap Brunson, do it at your own risk. That goes out for every team wants to trap Jalen Brunson from here on out.
Eric, you can scroll down. How much does Brunson have right now?
Yes, 33.
33. I need a bucket from him.
No, he has 34.
34. I needed that free throw. I needed that free throw,
yeah.
Man.
He'll get one.
Yeah, he'll get it.
He'll get one. So let me check my the ballot because the back to 11. Chris Middleton with a big 3. Approaching 3 minutes to play in the fourth. Knicks up 122-111.
They changed the matchup. They got Middleton. Okay.
Now it's a switch to Giannis.
Okay.
You gonna do that? You really want to do that? Now
okay.
Switch to Dame.
Oh my gosh.
Come on. Shoot that. Come on. He got you 36. And Jalen Brunson. Come on. He's cooking on Christmas. 36. Get that man an All-Star right now.
Run and dunk, man.
Come on, man. Dame Lillard's better than Jalen Brunson. Okay, fine. Y'all say that now.
Yo, Eric Bull, yo.
Nah, man. Nah, I'm sick and tired of these media people like underrating Brunson. Like, come on, like stop.
All right,
Just
give Dame
stop.
the ball. Give Dame the ball.
Just stop. My man about to drop another 40 piece on the Bucks, and y'all still telling me he's
Dame.
underrated.
Okay, Middleton again.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Uh-oh.
Woo!
Uh-oh. 8-point game. Okay, give that ball to Brunson and like let him close the game. It's an 8-point game. Let Brunson close this game out. Like, come on. And they're gonna try to trap him. 124, 116 Knicks, minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Brunson down the lane, jumper,
Short.
no rebound. Here's comes Dame Lillard up the court, down the lane. Up to
Dame,
Giannis.
no,
Giannis wide
man.
open for three. A short
Oh
rebound.
my God, Dame.
Now they got a 6-point game. We got a 6-point game. Knicks had a
Dame,
14-point
what
lead.
was that, man?
Knicks had a 14-point lead. Now it's down to 6. A minute 20 to go. Bucks on a 7-0 run. Brunson now guarded by Dame. Brunson going down the lane. Gets
Trap,
down the lane. Trap. Let's go. Where's the foul? Brunson 38. Knicks back
Yo,
up by 8. Brunson coming in the clutch.
go, Dame, go.
Out
Dame.
to Middleton for
Again?
3. But it's airboarded. Out to
Dame!
Giannis. Out to Dame. Pump face. Juice to 3. No good.
Oh my God.
Rebound. Josh Hart.
Bro.
It's 2-on-1 to RJ Barrett, and he gets fouled. No, they call offensive foul. Like, are you kidding me? You had a 3-on-1. You couldn't you guys had a 3-on-1, and you mean to tell me that's the play you're gonna run? You also had another man with Isaiah Hartenstein on the other side. Bring it back out and run clock. You bring it back out, you run clock.
Man, you want to know the reason? Y'all want to know the reason why Jalen Brunson be cooking? Look at them shoes he got on. Y'all see them shoes?
Come on. He got the Kobe's. He got them Kobe's. Mind you, remember he wore the Kobe Grinches last year during the playoffs.
Yeah.
Come on, he knows the Mamba mentality. Come on.
Right.
Let's stop fronting, please. Like y'all like you media people, the national media. I'm talking to you, ESPN, Fox, Sports Illustrated, Bleacher Report. All of y'all, stop underrating this man, Jalen Brunson. Like, stop it. Oh, he's not that A1 guy. He's too small. Did y'all say that about Allen Iverson?
Well,
Did y'all say that about Allen Iverson?
Some people did say about AI. And
Did
they
you say that?
They still say about AI.
Did y'all say that about Isaiah Thomas? Detroit Pistons Isaiah Thomas?
You're right.
Isaiah Lord Thomas, who led the Pistons to 2 championships back to back. It should have led him to 3 if it was for 1988 against the Lakers.
Oh, Dave did get it. He got it. Oh, fire.
But look at that. Most points on Christmas Day for the Knicks. 38 Brunson. Richie Garrett had 40 back in 1961, and Bernard King had 60 against the Nets back in 84.
Do you think that anybody will ever surpass Bernard King 60 on Christmas Day? I think it's very possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's very
yeah.
possible.
It's possible, yeah.
Like and not to underestimate like scoring, but like 30 points is regular now, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, 30 points is so regular now. Like even 40 is regular.
Yeah, even 50 is about to be regular.
Even 50 is regular.
Oh, you got to get that rebound out the Portis. Portis drive down the baseline, running jump hook. No, and they called a loose ball foul.
Even 50 is regular, but like last year we had 2 dudes scored 70 points. We had Dame and Donovan Mitchell.
And on top of that, they both needed to score because those teams were down.
Yep.
So,
and it's real crazy. Like the last player to score 70 before that was Devin Booker in a loss.
Yeah, in a loss at
the
Boston.
Celtics in Boston. Right. So
Middleton with the bucket.
Down to
6-point game. We're up to Brunson. Under 30 seconds to go. Bucks are gonna trap out to
They got a
Randall.
foul. They
Randall
have to
passes
foul.
out to Josh
They got a
Hart.
foul.
Hart out to Nah, it's 11 seconds left. Difference. Brunson out to Randall. Randall, and now they foul.
Yeah. Come on.
I mean, there is like 11-second difference between shot and game clock. So I see why they wanted to play defense.
Yeah, see if they could. I guess. But
Yeah.
um, but prior to D Book scoring 70, the last player to score
Randall hit
that
those
many
two.
points
Hit these two, please. Hit these two. Hit these two.
was Kobe back in 2006. So like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, I think
Free throws good for Randall.
Kobe's 81 is safe. I would say that Kobe's 81 is safe, but
You sure?
I'm
You
positive.
sure?
I'm
Because
positive. I'm positive. I'm very positive.
I mean, if you could score 70,
Yeah,
like I mean,
and
Randall hits two big free throws.
and
Timeout Bucks. Knicks back up 8. 128, 120, 18 seconds left.
and somebody of I was really surprised that Donovan Mitchell was able to drop 70. I was not surprised that Dame was able to do it because Dame is volume. You know, like Dame is volume. He's gonna get the shots up. And especially free reign, like not saying he doesn't have to play in the system, but he is the guy. Like you would think somebody like Curry will probably because Curry is volume, but Curry has to still play within the system as well too. But for Dame to drop 70, like man, it was just incredible to watch that game. Um but as far as 60 on Christmas Day, I think somebody could come through and take that. You know, the record that record has stood for a very long time, you know, but we've seen a lot of great performances on Christmas Day. A lot of great performances.
Hmm.
A lot of great performances on Christmas Day. But since we're on the topic, I don't know, Eric. You got a favorite Christmas Day matchup that you remember that was like your favorite game of all time or something like that?
I don't know if a favorite Christmas game of all time. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. If I remember. I think it will be Knicks Celtics back in 2011.
Okay, that was
Uh,
fun.
that was the Carmelo Anthony game when he
Yeah.
hit those big buckets.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that would be one of my favorite Christmas games. Bucks inbound the ball to Dame for a 3, no good. Rebound Portis. So it was a 6-point game. 13 and a half seconds left. Let's see if the Knicks get inbound the ball. Going full court. Now they got a foul. Oh, they didn't foul him. They didn't foul him. Wait, they didn't. Wait, they had a chance to foul, and he let 6 seconds left off the clock.
I don't think that was a hard foul. That's the reason why.
No, but they were supposed to foul, but they
Ye-
left like they let 6 seconds off the game clock. RJ make the, RJ Barrett makes his first free throw. He has 21 points. His first points of the since early third quarter.
Yeah, I knew better not to bet RJ Barrett for 30, man. I knew better.
Like I said, oh, and they get the rebound, and that should do
Wow,
it.
that's
That is
game.
game. The Knicks beat the Milwaukee Bucks 129, 122. Merry Christmas, Knicks fans. Great win. Great win, y'all.
Solid
Great
W.
win. That's a solid, big win. 17-12. They're fifth in the East. As we see 50 and 50 Cent and Fat Joe, regulars at the Garden. Jalen Brunson, another masterpiece. 38 points. Put that man in an all-star game right now. Put that man in an all-star game right now. Stop playing with me. Stop lying to me. Okay?
Solid W.
And it's the Knicks' first win against the Bucks in the last 9 games. So they finally snapped that streak. They finally snapped that streak. So now I'm rooting for the Sixers to beat the Heat, so I can see the Knicks climb up in the standings.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's gonna be a snore fest. I might get on 2K for that.
Yeah.
That.
I'm gonna play
Oh
some
my
Call of Duty.
gosh.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
play some
come
Call of Duty
on,
during that
man.
game. Like, nah, bro.
How? How?
So no Jimmy Butler and
No
no
Jimmy and no
Joel Embiid.
Embiid.
Like, what
Come
are we doing,
on.
y'all?
This game is in Philly, right?
No, it's in Miami.
Oh my God, even worse. Come on,
Like
man.
half the crowd's not going to be there. You know how they are down
Bro,
there.
you know Miami don't care about no basketball.
They care about the Dolphins.
Nah, they do. They do. They do.
Third most points in Christmas Day history for the Knicks for Jalen Brunson, 38 points. Masterpiece. Typical masterpiece. Typical.
Like I'll say this. See, I ain't no Knicks fan. I hate the Knicks. But I will say this.
Everybody hates the Knicks, I guess.
I'll say this. I'm actually glad y'all having a diamond in the rough right now because it can be really bad. It can be really bad.
It
You
could
know what
be
I mean?
it could be the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, that's bad.
26 in a row. We're gonna have to
And
talk about that.
we can talk about
26 in
that
a
when we
row.
resume, but like
Like,
late in the afternoon. But you know, I don't think, how can I say it? It's one thing to plot on a player, on a star caliber player, but then it's also one thing to take a chance on a player who's a second option
mhm.
of a team that already had a good offense. And that player becomes your best player for the team. I mean, that should say something. Knicks, they're not really good. Julius Randle was not really good, but that says a lot, though. And for him to be able to do it on a stage like this, right? To have 38 on Christmas Day, to drop 45 on an in season tournament game, like that's big,
Go back to last year. Go back to
right?
last year during
In
the
the playoffs, yeah,
in the playoffs. He was beasting.
yeah, he did it by himself, right, Eric?
He had listen.
There you go.
So now to remind y'all, he beat out Donovan Mitchell for the second straight year
Yep.
again
Uh huh.
in five. Okay,
Shout out to
and
Carmelo Anthony. Shout out to Carmelo.
shouts out to Mello and Murrow, their new podcast,
Yes,
7
yes,
p.m. in
yes,
Brooklyn. That's a great.
yes.
That
I
is a
haven't sat
great.
down and
That
I
is a
haven't.
great podcast. You gotta listen to that.
Yes, I haven't sat down and watched a full episode, but like, definitely some clips. Definitely some clips. When they was talking about pitching the in season tournament idea.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, shout out to Melo, man. Like,
Yeah.
I know, some would say that Melo jersey shouldn't get retired in New York. I had some days to think about it. I don't think it will either, but like, in my eyes, Carmelo Anthony is a Knicks legend. He's a he's a Knicks legend. Like, he was a part of that Knicks tape wave back when I was in high school. Um, and that was some fun basketball for the Knicks during that time
Hmm.
period. But yeah, man. But for Brunson though,
Yeah.
to be able to do it on a stage like this, I think that's huge. Because it it was
Two
something
straight
you
years. This is the second straight year he's doing this. He's performing like this with
yeah,
on the Knicks. Like,
it was something that
think about that.
you didn't
Think about
expect.
that.
Yeah,
Think about that. The Knicks jersey, the heaviest jersey in the league. No one wants to come to play for the Knicks and this and that. The Knicks media is I don't like the Knicks media. Is too the fans are too harsh and this and that. If you want to come to New York and you want to, if you can ball, if you can play, if you lead the Knicks to wins, and hopefully, knock on wood, lead the Knicks to a championship, then why not?
right.
That's the only thing that's missing. They haven't won a championship since 1973. What we still complaining about? What steps you got to take in that? No, the Nick the main goal for the Knicks and all you Knicks fans out there who want to complain about, oh, Knicks should be doing taking this step, this step, this step, this step, this step, this step. The main goal for the New York Knicks is to win a championship.
But they
I don't
are
want to hear
no,
nothing.
but what it is though, what I was saying though,
Not because
before,
I'm because my no, because my thing is like some of the fans they focus way too much on the steps and not the end goal. You know what I'm saying?
that's true.
Yeah, like they were focused on, oh, we should draft this, we should free
But
agent trade. Like, you are
But what
focused
it
too
is
much on
though,
the steps.
but it is the steps because y'all don't have that one step that could get y'all to the goal. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm bugging. But
So,
like the thing is that your assets have to be attractive enough for a team to say, all right, let's do this and make a blockbuster deal so that way it puts y'all in the situation. So like for an example, for us, right, last season, right, that the step that we needed to take was to get rid of that Russ contract in order to put in a position. It's just unfortunate that we ran up against, a juggernaut in Jokic, and Murray. We got
Murray.
swept, right? But from from the place that we was in start of the season, we was 2-10. We started 2-10, right? And then I think it was Pat Bev. I can't remember, but somebody was saying that that Boston Celtic game definitely made some of the players in the locker room look at each other, and be like, "Yo, like we can step it up from here." But it was short lived because dudes got traded, Russ got traded, Pat Bev got traded, and we was able to flip them to get D'Lo. We ended up with D'Lo, Vando. We had Rui, Austin, the birth of Austin Reeves. You know what I'm saying? So like that was a step. That one step possibly put us in a position to win Banner 18. But with the Knicks though, like like I said, I could be wrong because remember last year there was no trade for Russ that benefited. Yo, remember when we was talking about trading Russ for John Wall?
Oof.
What? Like what? What? That as far as a step, that's not. That's a step back.
Hmm.
That's a step back. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Gordon for dunk first basket. Ain't that crazy?
Hmm. Speaking
Um.
of which, remember the dunk last year with Aaron
Oh my
Gordon against the
god.
Suns?
Yes. So I was watching. It was this. I put it on a podcast page on IG, and they were just talking about some of the best moments on Christmas Day, and I remember watching that game, and like it was a late game. It was the last game on the slate, and just watching that, being like, "Oh shit!" Like, excuse my
Hmm.
language, but yo, and the thing is, the entire time I'm watching that play, I'm like, "Yo, why don't Aaron Gordon pass the ball to Yoke?" But all in all, though, with the Knicks, though, like it's yes,
Smoking on
it's
a smoking on a Milwaukee Bucks pack right now, bro.
yeah, go ahead, man. Do a victory lap, but there's
Oh,
definitely
but
steps that got to be
yeah.
taken in order to get there.
Okay, so yes, we are live right now. I just want to say, name a couple people. List of media personalities are not invited to Nick's cookout. Um, that's Kenny the Jet Smith who said Paulo Banchero was better than Jalen Brunson. Um, yeah, you should know better, Kenny. You from Left Fat Queens, okay? Becky Hammond, you play with New York Liberty. You should know better. You a small player yourself, okay? You should know better. And Stephen A. Smith, I don't need to explain to you, bro. I don't need to explain to you. Earlier today, you said, Kendrick Perkins even said, Knicks going to stand on business. What happened? The Knicks stood on business, okay? And I don't want to hear you complain and cry and moan about, you don't ever start. We don't ever start. You was never allowed to come to Knicks cookout, all right? Any of y'all want to start disrespecting Jalen Brunson, you're not allowed to come out to the cookout. I'm just letting you know right now. He warned y'all last year. He put on last year. This year he's doubling down. He's tripling down. Okay, so yeah, that's. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know right now. Continue.
Yeah, right now, we got the next game on the slate. We got the Warriors
Nuggets
and
and the Nuggets.
the Nuggets.
The matchup
Um,
of the last two NBA champions.
yep.
Denver Nuggets. Interesting team. Second place in the West, 22-11. Um, is it championship malaise they're going through right now, or are they missing something?
I feel like, well, we know what they're missing. Um, we know what they're missing. They're missing those guys. Bruce Brown. Not saying they make much of a difference, but you could clearly see that they're missing because you can't rely on dudes like Christian Braun and Peyton Watson like to cover that ground. Um, like they will be there for you in the regular season, but when it comes time to play those playoff minutes, when you got to cut the rotation down, they got to be there to be able to
Mm-hmm.
do those type of things. So, um, and then also, ooh, what the hell? Somebody left the window open. But and then also Jeff Green, right? That veteran presence, and it's actually really surprising to me that Jeff Green could still hoop.
Mm-hmm.
But those are just two things that they're missing, and it was kind of odd that they did not do anything to fill the void. Like in the offseason, they didn't make no moves. Like they just let people go and was kind of like, all right, next man up. But sometimes that could backfire, because it's like you're not getting stronger.
Mm-hmm.
You're just continuing with the same thing, and like one move that I felt like that made us stronger that I can recall the memories. 2009 Lake Show. Trevor Ariza, right? Trevor Ariza was our guy. He was our 3-and-D, right? And then he took more money to go to Houston, and we was like, all right, we need somebody to fill that void. Maybe not shoot the three like Trev, but somebody who's a little aggressive on the defensive end, and that's Ron Artest. So we was able to improve. What I'm seeing from this Nuggets team is no improvement. It's just kind of like just baking on the young guys to just be put in those important roles,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just something I just don't see happening.
Okay. Okay, so we got a timeout here. Nuggets up 8-5. Golden State Warriors won 5 in a row. They're slowly climbing back into playing contention. Um, right now they are 15-14.
Like a good neighbor.
Um,
State Farm agent can help you through all the unexpected moments.
I still believe that they need to make several moves because
That dude was kicking me.
they have an older roster. There's Steve Kerr is finally starting to play his young guys because come on, man. Because listen, okay, you thought Tiz was bad at playing young guys. Steve Kerr, he's like, I'm sticking with Clay, Steph, Draymond until the wheels fall off. Like,
And
listen,
how's that working out for him? How did that work out for him for the
come on.
past 2 seasons? For this season and last season?
Last year, we got last year's second round exit. This year, under 500 for
Right. Come on.
each.
Come on.
But they won 5 in a row, and more importantly, and I called this guy out. And in the last 5 games. He's shooting way better than he's been shooting. Klay Thompson averaging 25 a game on 53% from the field and 50 from three.
Yeah. I really can't say. I really can't say much. Because my issue with Clay
Mm-hmm.
is like your time is winding down. It's kind of the same situation that D'Lo is in. If you're not making shots, then what else are you doing? Now, it's not your fault. It's just the
Mm-hmm.
basketball gods. Injuries are a part of the game. So you coming off of 2 leg injuries. And don't they say like the older you get, the more like the better you are able to shoot?
Yeah.
And now you're on the opposite side of the ball, guarding some of the best players, and you can't stick with them. Remember, like when the Warriors used to go up against the Cavs, they used to love putting Clay on Kyrie, even though Kyrie used to cook. Kyrie used to cook, but that was the matchup, right? Because you wasn't gonna put Steph. Kyrie loved to go ISO to put Steph on the island. So With that being said, though, like, and like to your point, you did say that the Warriors need to make a move, but it's like, what move benefits them because they're stuck. The Chris Paul trade made them stuck. I felt like they could have traded Jordan Poole for something better, but because of the whole tension in the locker room, which is so weird to me, like it is so weird. It's shame on Curry, it's shame on Clay, damn sure shame on Kerr, and just that organization because it's like you. And the thing is, we seen the tape of Draymond snuffing Poole, and everybody made Poole feel like he was the outcast.
Mm-hmm.
Like now, like that ain't weird to you. That ain't weird to you. Like, and that's not fair. Like, and I get snuffed and I'm off the team. That's
Right.
crazy.
And you need
That
my
is,
scoring too.
and you need my scoring because when your best player was out, who was holding down the fort? Me. So I just think that's wrong how they went about it. But now they put themselves in the position that I don't think they can get themselves out because nobody want no Chris Paul, you know. Um, Especially at this age,
Mm-hmm.
and just the fit is weird. The Warriors are going to continue to run this small ball basketball until the wheels fall off, and we'll see how that do for them. And they're going to keep investing in these young guys that are inconsistent, even though Kaminga has been playing a whole lot better. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't see a trade out there that's really that's smart for them to make that puts them
Mm-hmm.
in his title window. I think the Warriors
Their title
window.
window closed. I
I
think
think
the
it's
title window
closed. It's
closed when they won
closed.
it.
When he won it. Yep.
Yeah, when they
Yeah.
won it, that was it for them.
That was it. It was and plus like I don't even think they were supposed to win that one. You know what I mean? Like,
The Boston Celtics, they let that series go away.
yep, yep,
They left like they let that series go. Like they
yeah,
would turn
and
the ball over way too much. It was like, oh my gosh, do you want to win this series?
yeah. Warriors just
Do you
got
want do
hot
you want do
at
you
the
want to
right
win
time.
another championship ahead of the Lakers?
Yeah, but clearly not. You know, we clearly see the inexperience of Tatum and Jaylen Brown, but um, I think it's over for the Warriors right here. I don't like I said, I don't see what they can do that can help them. And then just also the play of Wiggs, right? You got so much money wrapped up into
Andrew
Wiggs,
Wiggins, that's the reason why they've been struggling also.
and he was their X factor why they
He was
won the
the X
championship,
factor.
and now he's
Yep.
struggling.
Hmm.
So
But that's Warriors problem, not the Knicks problem. Anyway.
yeah, but appreciate y'all tuning in. We about to catch these games, but we'll definitely be back on the next game for the Lake Show laying the smackdown on the Boston Celtics because we owe them one. Especially if you remember the events that occurred last season, we didn't forget about that. And plus, just for bragging rights, right? Christmas Day, Lake Show, Celtics. It's the greatest rivalry in sports. Some would say the Yankees and the Red Sox, or the Cowboys and every other team. I don't know. I don't watch football, but but
Yeah. Yeah. So later today, we're gonna be back on for part two. We're gonna be live streaming the Lakers and Celtics at a little bit after 5. So come back when everyone's gonna be
bro,
here.
wait,
Myself.
look at this. Look at this. What is this kid's name? Number 32 on the Warriors. What is his name? What is his name?
Ooh.
Why is he guarding Jokic?
Oh, that's Jackson Davis.
Exactly. That's the issue.
Yeah, that's Jackson Davis, a rookie from Indiana.
That's
Yeah,
the
they,
issue.
but he's helped a lot. He helped the Warriors win the last game against the Celtics, if you remember.
I ain't. But thing is that look, the thing is with the Celtics, right? They don't play. They don't play. Because
But
Porzingis didn't
he
play.
was out. He was out. Yeah. So
Right. They don't play Horford as a post up center
he's
forward.
more
They
of a, he's more of a 3.
more of a three. Now, even though Yoke can shoot the three, Yoke is going to get most of the points around the back. And there ain't many dudes in the league that could guard Jokic. We see what
Hmm.
he does to Embiid. We see what he does to AD, right? Like everybody who hit me up every time AD get cooked, like he does this to everybody. It's not like he just cooks AD. He cooks everybody. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like when Shaq was cooking Tim Duncan. Well, you know what Tim Duncan did? He cooked the right back. But anyway,
Hmm.
right? you you don't like this is feeding time for Yoke. This is feeding time for Yoke. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the Warriors' problem right
Mm-hmm.
there. Not getting a big not
Mm-hmm.
getting a actual big because as far as I'm concerned, this what's his name again?
Jackson Davis.
Jackson Davis. He probably a small forward.
Yeah,
Guard,
he's a small forward.
he's
Yeah.
right guarding Jokic.
Mm-hmm.
Case closed.
So on that note, we'll be back later today at 5. So we're gonna be live streaming part 2 of our Christmas Day doubleheader, Lakers Celtics. And yes, we're gonna discuss the previous games that happened earlier today. We're gonna recap the Knicks Bucks. Also, we're gonna recap the Nuggets and Warriors. So we're gonna do that also along with watching the Lakers and Celtics. And check this out. So you got the Knicks, Lakers. So both of our teams are playing on Christmas. You know where I'm going with this, right, Josh? I mean, right, Ernest, right, Money? Like, what happened to the Nets, though? Like, damn, they're not playing on Christmas.
Look, there's always a
Uh,
couple of things that's very certain, right? There's three things that's certain, maybe even four, but there's because of right now, but there's four things that are currently certain on Christmas Day. The previous NBA champion, well, yes, the previous NBA champions are going to play on Christmas Day.
mm-hmm.
The Knicks are going to play on Christmas Day, and
Yep,
the Lakers are going to play on Christmas Day.
yep. And even the
Oh,
Celtics are playing on Christmas.
yeah, I can't think ever of a Christmas where the Lake Show was not playing on Christmas. Um, I know whatever team LeBron's on, they're gonna play on
Yeah, they're
Christmas.
playing.
Whatever team Curry's on, it's gonna play on Christmas. You know, now the Nets they had that window.
They did.
Remember, they
They
had
had
KD,
KD,
Kyrie,
Kyrie,
Harden.
and James Harden.
Yep, and I remember that year. That year pissed me off when we played the Nets on Christmas Day. That's when Nick Claxton dunked on LeBron.
Mm.
I hated that, man.
Oh man,
Patty Mills was hitting threes left and right,
it was just disgusting.
and Russ got blocked by the rim on a dunk. So yeah, but um, being a Brooklyn native, you know, I want to see the Nets do well. You know, I want to see them figure it out. And Josh, it could be worse, bro.
You
It
could be the
could
Pistons.
right. It could
You could
really
be
be
the
worse.
Spurs.
You know, and I mean, you know, the Nets had a situation where I can't remember how many games they won, but this is before they came to Brooklyn. I don't remember how many games they won, but it could be worse, bro. And it's y'all have a direction, but I need y'all to figure out who y'all want to drive the direction because you got a guy like Cam Thomas who I watched Cam Thomas the other night when I went to the Nets and Nuggets game and Cam Thomas was hooping. He was hooping. Um, and then Mikael Bridges. Is he the
He's not.
guy?
He's
Is
not.
he
He's not that guy.
right? Is he the guy? Like is he the guy that you can see package? You know, because remember, the Grizzlies wanted what 4 first round picks for Mikael, so something like that, or four picks. I can't remember, but um, the Nets is gonna be all right. They're gonna be all right. You know, like Josh said, Cooper Flag.
Oh, that sun. Oh, that Suns pick is. Oh boy,
Yeah,
that Suns pick is looking real good for the Nets, bro.
he
Oof.
rubbing his hands like
He's rubbing
Birdman
his
right
hands the
now,
Birdman.
like
Like I
Birdman
need
right.
him. Like I need him outside the plane. Like hey,
Yeah,
hey, hey. You
yeah,
might.
you might get that.
They may mess around and miss the plane
You
tournament.
might
You
think
might get
it,
that pick
and we'll talk about more of this later, but you know, somebody's frustrated in Phoenix, and you know, we all know
again.
who that person is. Yeah,
Again.
again.
We're approaching. We're approaching. Wait, we are approaching the New Year, right?
Uh,
We're approaching the New Year.
it's that time of the
It's
year,
that
man.
time of the year, right?
That time of the year,
You're right on schedule.
right? It's that time of the year. So, um, yeah, man. But all in all, appreciate y'all tuning in to our live stream. We're gonna catch y'all at 5 o'clock. Lake Show versus
Lakers, Celtics.
Lake
So
the
tune
Celtics.
in.
So
Look out for the notification on YouTube,
yes, sir.
Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. Even we might even also Instagram starting um, live streaming. So you might catch us on Instagram. So stay tuned, lock in, and support our channel. Like, subscribe, and if you even can, little donation would be nice. So just
Right.
give us a support, you know.
Right.
So also the whole panel's gonna be back later today. Ernest, Josh is gonna join us. So the whole crew's gonna be back for later today. All right. So enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your Christmas. We'll see y'all later.
Peace.
Peace.